Are you torn between buying a brand new house or a resale here in Central Texas? Make the wrong move and it can cost you thousands of dollars. You can deal with costly mistakes, or even worse, you can end up in a house that doesn't feel like home. Today, I'm breaking down the real pros and cons of going brand new construction or resale in areas like Liberty Hill, Georgetown, or Leander, Texas. I want to give you clarity so that way you can decide which is the best option for you. Hello, I'm Mindy Guevara, your Texas real estate broker in Central Texas. Every week, I help buyers navigate whether they want to build a new, buy an existing home, or negotiate and find something in the middle. Today, I'm sharing the exact questions I walk my clients through to help them decide. Let's start by talking about what buyers love about new construction. Buyers love new construction because they love all the brand new materials, the brand new smell. In theory, it's a lot less repairs that you have to deal with, and everybody loves the fact that there has been no previous owners. Buyers also love the builder warranties. Typically, builders will give you a 1-year craftsmanship warranty and a 2-year behind the wall warranty, pretty much that covers electrical and plumbing. Then you will find the 10-year structural warranty, which covers things like foundation, framing, trusses, things like that. You also get to customize your home when you go brand new and build from the dirt. You are able to find your lot, find your floor plan, go to the design center and pick your finishes out, like a cabinet color and countertops and flooring and all the finishes that get to go into your house. One of the best things about going new is the energy efficient options that we now have, and most of the houses have smart technology. You can find amazing new construction options in communities like Lariat, Rita Ranch, Nolina, Palmer Ranch, even Bryson. If you're someone that likes a brand new and fresh, new construction can be super exciting. No one's lived in the house. Everything is nice, fresh, clean, move-in ready just for you. And yes, who doesn't love choosing their tile, their paint color, all the finishes for their house as if they were a HGTV star? Ooh, now let's talk about the downside of brand new construction homes. Sometimes you have to deal with timeline delays. You are on the builder's schedule. So if there are any issues getting any materials or appliances, just know that that is going to trickle down on your timeline. You also have a location drawbacks. These new construction areas are in Austin suburbs. They're not going to be found in the city center. Some of my buyers complain about the lack of landscaping. Builders will put flower beds along the front, sometimes on the back side of the house, but mature trees will be very limited because these are new developments. One of the things that I always like to highlight is the builder contract. Builder contracts favor the builder, so we have to be very mindful dealing with deadlines and, of course, being on their timeline. If we're building from the dirt up, just realize that we might have a little bit more deposits. You have the first initial deposit at contract, and with any other upgrade that we are asking for, they will go ahead and ask for additional deposit for structural upgrades, and then again a portion at the design center. Another thing to be mindful is post-closing cost. Depending on what your house comes with, just know that you might need a little bit extra cushion post-closing for those blinds or sheds or anything that you might need that the house is not coming with. A lot of my times, my clients are super excited when we build from dirt up. But then we have that reality check that we can't move into the house until the house is built. That's going to be 6, 7, 10 months later. I get it. If you're tied in a lease, that might be a little bit stressful if you can't go month to month. So it's up to me and the builder to juggle that timeline and try to eliminate you having to move twice. Also, if you're expecting to get a beautiful, lush backyard, that might not be what you get with new construction. Yes, the builders will put sod and light landscaping, but for the most part, this is bring your own shade type of backyard. That's the first thing that I tell my clients every single time that we close on a new construction. Buddy, let's go ahead and plant some trees. Or if you want some added privacy, I love the crepe myrtles along the back fence, so that way in a couple of years the canopy is right above that fence line and you have these beautiful, gorgeous blooms. Pro tip, you want to work with a Texas real estate broker just like myself who has experience with brand new construction homes. I'm able to negotiate rate buy downs, closing costs, even some builder incentives, and negotiate my commission through the builders, so that way that's not an added cost to you. Okay, moving on. Let's discuss what buyers love about resale homes. Buyers love that resale homes are in established neighborhoods. You have the huge, gorgeous trees, the sidewalks, the walkability. You often find these communities in better locations. Everything around them is established, so you might be closer to restaurants and shopping, definitely closer to a lot of schools, sometimes even walking distance to these schools. As for the move-in timeline, when we find a resale home, you're looking at moving into that home anywhere between 30 to 45 days. That's enough time for us to do our due diligence, our inspections, and also have the lender convert that loan so that way we can be ready for closing. Buyers sometimes find better lot sizes when you go resale, or you just find properties that have more character in their architecture. Many families say to me when they walk into a resale house that it just feels lived in. It feels loved and homey, and that's something that they really, really like. I've had clients share with me that they can just picture themselves hosting or throwing a party in the backyard, having a barbecue under the mature live oak trees, and that's when they decide to go resale. Plus, what you see is what you get. There's no waiting, there's no construction dust, there's no imagining what the finished product will look like. However, let's talk about some risks and challenges about resale houses. Firstly, let's talk about the potential of hidden maintenance. The seller will only disclose what the seller is aware about. So if the seller doesn't know that there's a roof leak, it's not disclosed. If the seller doesn't know that there's an issue with plumbing, it's not disclosed. So you never know with a resale house, even after inspections, because the inspector is human, right? And the inspector cannot look through walls, but the inspector will do a good job testing the plumbing, the electrical, the roof, the foundation, the HVAC, all those components of the house. Whether it's a brand new construction home or a resale, you want to anticipate a 20 to 30 page inspection report from your inspector. They're going to go ahead and share with you all the deficiencies that they found. Even if you hire 2 inspectors, no 2 inspectors are going to find the same deficiencies in a house. You also want to keep in mind the age of the house. With older homes, of course, you want to anticipate that those components of the house are the home's age if it hasn't been replaced. So we're talking about older plumbing, older HVAC, older water heater, older garage door rollers. All those things are much older. So you want to be very mindful and check those out on the seller's disclosure to see when was the last time that they were serviced or replaced. Another thing is that updates will be needed. You want to take a look at, of course, the paint color, the flooring, if it's carpet and they've had pets, maybe you want to replace that. So all of that is going to be added cost post closing. Most resales are also near the city center. So when it comes to location, those properties might be a little bit desirable, which means you are probably in a more competitive market. So I'm here to help you run that market analysis, make sure you're not offering too much for that resale. But when we spot a resale that is priced well and has an amazing condition, yeah, we want to go ahead and move forward on that. Okay, when it comes to resale properties, there are zero incentives. It is up to you and your real estate broker to negotiate either a price adjustment, a repair, or a repair allowance when you see a lot of things that are missing from the house or that need repair. Some of my buyers have told me that they are stressed out knowing that we're walking into a house where right off the bat there are $10,000 worth of either upgrades or repairs that need to be done. It's not for them and it's not for everybody. And yes, some of these previous owners' design choices are just wild. Everybody's seen that zebra tile in the bathroom. What were they thinking? Okay, so which one's right for you? New construction buyers usually want custom finishes, low maintenance for at least the first 5 to 10 years, modern design and efficient layouts, builder incentives, and peace of mind warranties. Resale buyers usually want better location, character and charm, and shorter timeline. The right choice usually comes down to how do you want to feel in your very own house? How long are you planning to stay? How much wiggle room do you have in your budget and timeline? Some of y'all just want to roll up your sleeves and make it your own. Others just want to move in and have margaritas by Friday night. I get it, but let's take a look at the middle ground. These are newer resales anywhere between 2 and 5 years old. Homes built 2 to 5 years ago have been lightly lived in and they are still under the home warranty. They're often located in the early phases of the master plan communities like Lariat, Rita Ranch, Nolina, even Parkside. Sellers may include upgrades like full irrigation, full gutters, even nicer landscaping. Some have even already installed a pool. You get all the moving readiness plus a little bit more luxury because the builders have already put so much into that house. I often help my clients find these better than new homes because the previous owner has already done all the upgrades, has already dealt with all the headaches, has already put so much into this house. Blinds, fins, a sprinkler system, check, check, check. And you didn't even have to wait the 9 months to have that house built. So what's the best choice? New construction or resale? The truth is there is no one size fits all answer. But when we sit down together and walk through your goals and your timeline, your budget, we are able to narrow what the best decision for you will be. But when we walk through your goals together, your budget and your timeline, that path is going to be made very clear. Every week, I help buyers just like you figure out which is the best route for them, and I'm here to do the same with you. Call or text me anytime to get started, or if you're ready to sit down for a discovery call, go ahead and book a call with the link in my description. Which one do you think is a better fit? New construction or a resale? Go ahead and comment below to let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you know when my next video will be dropped. Thank you so much for sticking until the end. If you found this of value, go ahead and share it with a friend or a family member that is relocating to the Central Texas area. I would love to help find you and them your own little piece of Texas real estate. Until next time, take it easy.